Epic just released another Fortnite survey that had some very interesting questions, and this one actually was pretty quick compared to the other ones, and I wanted to take a few questions that they asked us, and so we can kind of get a gauge on how Chapter 6 is going to look like, because of course, if these types of things are in Fortnite, obviously, these are things that Epic Games is thinking about or considering making changes to. They are hearing from the Fortnite community. We're going to talk about it in just a second. Before we do, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with many YouTube channels. Let's talk about the Fortnite survey. So, guys, I do have the screenshots for these tweets, but I still don't know if these emails are private from Epic Games, so I'm erring on the side of safety. I hope that with the amount of videos and the community we've built, I hope you guys trust me that I'm not just making these questions up. Unfortunately, YouTubers probably do that. You'll have to take my word for these because these are questions that Epic Games has sent the player base. And it's important to note too, guys, if you do get these surveys or if you want these surveys, you can sign up for them on the Epic Games website. That's what I did, and I get these surveys all the time. So I always participate in them because, again, these are the types of things that Epic Games wants to hear from the player base, what people are liking. And with that very long kind of intro, let's actually get into it. So the biggest thing that they asked about, and they spent multiple questions asking about this, is do you like Hitscan? And the entire survey was kind of based on Fortnite Reload. So questions were kind of like, oh, well, now that you're playing Fortnite Reload, do you prefer this mode where it has Hitscan, or do you prefer the way that Battle Royale is in Chapter 5 with no Hitscan? And they asked that same question in a different variety of ways. Of course, I answered Hitscan. I've been very vocal about how much I think that Fortnite is better with Hitscan. So it's really nice that Epic Games has this in the back of their mind, and I would imagine Chapter 6 is the big time where they'll end up changing this type of thing, or either that or in Fortnite OG Chapter 2. So I think that with all these people doing the surveys, I think that they're definitely going to circle back to Hitscan a little bit. Fortnite was just way better in my opinion. So at least this is on Epic Games' mind. So here's another question that they asked that I found particularly interesting. Fortnite Reload should be the primary mode of Fortnite. Do you agree or disagree? And I can't see Epic Games ever actually abandoning Battle Royale and and I know we get these comments a lot. I know people talk about a lot how one day they're going to abandon it and just start it with the metaverse. Fortnite Battle Royale is likely going to be always the primary mode of Fortnite. So what I kind of think they were getting at with this is just like trying to get a gauge on how much people actually like Fortnite Reload and whether or not people are preferring it over Battle Royale, but it's still in its infancy. So I think we would have to ask this question a little bit down the road. So again, I just don't think this is something we should look too much into, but there's another thing that really made me kind of think, okay, maybe Epic Games is on the right track with this, because do you feel in Fortnite Reload that finding a mythic or exotic item feels special? I do think that, because the chances of finding it so low, and they made it even rarer to find, and I love that, man. That's what mythics should be. That's what exotics should. Well, not necessarily exotics, but I feel like these super overpowered weapons should be very hard to find, because what if you find it in game? What if somebody shoots you with Sloan's AUG and it's like, oh my god, careful, somebody has Sloan's AUG. This is like a huge moment in the game right now. It's something that we never see. I love this. And they also expanded upon that question, or do you like it when Fortnite, it's difficult to find higher rarity items? Of course, you can see that in Fortnite Reload, it's difficult to find the gold scar, the purple scar. It feels special. And this is one of the OG feelings that so many of us were missing. Because back in the day, of course, it was like, now it's a meme, but like, you remember playing the OG days and everybody's like, oh my god, I got a purple scar. Everybody would fight over a purple scar. There's countless clips of people just killing each other to get purple and gold scars. It was a special moment, and Fortnite Reload has been trying to capture that. So Epic Games is kind of testing the waters right now, and I never thought about it personally, but I really do like it that way, because when we do find these weapons, when you find the mythic, when you find the exotics, I found the exotic chest one time. It was special. I got insanely hyped. It was great. And I think Fortnite excels when they have these special things to find. That's why, again, I won't talk about it, but that's why I love the idea of the mythic goldfish, man. Something fantastic. Such a small chance of finding something can really add to the fun of Fortnite, add to Fortnite feeling special. It makes your games feel special. You know, so I love that. And the other thing that I did want to talk about that is kind of related to this, kind of not, is do you like it that if Fortnite Reload had harder heals to find? I don't remember exactly the way they phrased this question, but it was something like that. Would you prefer Fortnite? Do you find it more fun when it's more difficult to find heals? And I remember they did this for either a mode not too long ago, or if it was a season. Oh, it was OG. That's what it was. Of course, I think about it right when I'm recording the video, right? It was OG. Remember when OG came out, and at the very beginning, at least, heals were incredibly difficult to find. It was like back in the OG days. I don't have a strong preference on this, but I actually really did like the idea of not everybody having slurp juices around, always having stacks of heals upon heals upon heals, because it really changed the way you had to fight. If I'm playing competitive, if I'm playing something like Fortnite Reload, I would prefer Siphon to be in the game. But for Battle Royale, I actually liked it when OG Fortnite had no heals, because you really, again, had to be careful. You had to use your cover. You had to play more strategically. I've thought that out of the game personally, but maybe it was just because it could be a little bit dishonest in me saying this, because we're coming from Chapter 4, Season 4, with all the heals in the world, all the slurp juices, everybody was constantly at 100 health, from that going to nothing. I think I just enjoyed the shift of the gameplay, but I do feel like I would like it better if heals were more difficult to find. But again, I don't have a strong opinion on that either way, but what I do love is that Epic Games is listening to the community. It's very important, guys, that if you are getting these surveys, or if you sign up for the surveys, that you actually do them, because Epic Games obviously takes a lot of time and consideration when making these questions. They wouldn't just send them out for absolutely no reason. They're trying to hear from the hardcore player base of Fortnite. They're dedicated fans. That's why I always complete them. And again, you can find it on Epic Games' website if you are interested. I don't even know where, I don't remember where, to be honest with you, but it's there. You can find it. Okay, I signed up to it a long time ago, and you can kind of get the idea on what Epic Games is kind of thinking about. So guys, I really like what they're doing right now. I have very high hopes for Chapter 6. The end of the year is going to be great. Fortnite's awesome right now. I've been loving Fortnite Reload, and this is a great game, man. It's a really, really great game. Let me know what you think about everything down below, and how you feel about kind of finding special items, the exotic items. Do you like the hit scan? Let me know about everything in the comments down below. Thank you very, very much for watching, everybody. Now, before you go, though, I do want to point you over to this video over here on screen, where it's the truth about Chapter 1 and OG Fortnite, because a lot of people are remembering it wrong. It's an old video I made, but it couldn't be more relevant now. I will see you over there, guys, or in the next video. Take care.